Good morning. It's Friday, June 26th, and we are excited. This is Rob from Harlem Lofts. Our office is open. We'd love to give you a tour, maybe later. Our conference room is a yurt in the backyard. It is set up COVID compliant with 6-foot spaces in between all of the seats. So we're looking forward to seeing you in our office soon. So now we're doing our update, our weekly update that we've been doing since the crisis began, and we're going to change the format next week a bit and actually start changing a little bit this week. So again, Rob Pear, Harlem Lofts. We're at Lenox Avenue and 124th. We have a storefront office, and we're taking you can come and visit us by appointment. We're 100% COVID compliant. If you want more information on what we're doing and these type of reports, please go to our website, harlemlofts.com. Look at the top for the resource tab or at the bottom for all of our social media links, and stay in touch with us, especially the YouTube. We're putting a lot of information out on YouTube now. We're publishing our Upper Manhattan real estate reports. I don't have one handy here with me, but it'll pop up on the screen for you. What's important about that is we do this quarterly and we do a yearly report, but we also do a mid-year report. Our mid-year report will be completed pretty much like July 3rd, and we will have a seminar on July 9th. So we probably will just make it a webinar this year, even though our office is open with everything going on. So go to our resource tab, look at the mid-year report. It's on the events tab, and sign up for the webinar, and you'll get the exact time. It should be around 11 a.m. We'll continue these weekly updates. And I want to go back to the mid-year report that we're going to do is going to be very detailed with all of the information in comparison to 2019. And I really think you'll be able to have a clear picture of some of the effects of COVID-19 on the market when we do that comparison. So try to make that webinar. The weekly updates will continue. Again, we're changing the format. And let's get right to it. We're going to talk about townhouses and condos in the Upper Manhattan market today, and we'll start off with let's start with townhouses. Okay, townhouses, my favorite subject. Upper Manhattan townhouses in 2019. You'll see in the charts it'll pop up compared to 2020, March 15th to July 26th, June 26th. We had 11 sales, only 11 sales this year, but last year we only had 22. So we're at 50% exactly, 50% sales reduction. The sales volume is only down by 46.24%. So what that means, we had 50 million, 49.63, round that off. 50 million in sales 2019 was the sales volume. In 2020, it was 26.68. So that's only a 46% reduction in sales volume, 50% reduction in sales. That means the sales price of the townhouses that closed during this crisis were actually higher than they were, the average was higher than last year. So we have not seen great reductions in prices, even though we've gone through this last 120 days of craziness. We have seen fewer properties on the market. Again, there's 68 properties on the market now. There were 62 last week. 6 new properties entered the market. Were they actually new properties? No, here they are. 52 Hamilton Terrace was put back on the market. It was actually on the market last year as well, I think at the same price. So that looks like a new listing, but it's actually a recycled listing. 4 Hamilton Terrace was also put back on the market just this week, but it was also on the market last year. The ones that did actually are new, 226 West 137th, that hit the market. We have a few new ones at 296 Manhattan Avenue. That one, a little bit of a complicated certificate of occupancy, or no, I-card. We can get into more detail with that if you need. Just give us a call. 455 West 144th. Nice property, nice area. Actually like that. It's right around the corner from Hamilton Terrace. I know that property well. I've been inside a couple of times, and it's a nice one. We don't have that listing, however. The next one is 130 West 119. Now that, I'm a little biased, that's ours, but that is a trophy property on the best block in Harlem, 119th Street between Lenox and Adam Clayton, full of 20-footers, full of 55 to 5,700 square foot townhouses. These are the big ones, and this is one of those big ones. It's, I think, 5,700 square feet. It's 20 foot wide. It's 60 feet long with an extension. It's got a 100-foot lot. It has the steps that come down into the side. It's everything you want in a townhouse. It needs a full renovation, and take a look at the photos. It has all of the detail you can imagine. It's an estate. We have the listing. It'll be delivered with the certificate of non-harassment. It's a blank canvas, and I don't think you can find a better property than that one. So, sorry for the self-promotion, but I'm passionate about that particular property. So I think as far as townhouses, open houses are starting. We literally have seen 44 open houses hit the market for this week. This Sunday is going to be busy. Most of the companies look like they're doing by appointment. We chose to do full open houses. You have to fill out paperwork online prior. You have to wear your mask. We're going to social distance. We're following all the rules. But we have 9 open houses this weekend at Harlem Lofts, and it looks like a lot of the other firms are jumping on board with open houses too. But double check, most of them are by appointment only. We may switch to that format in the future, but 44 hit the market in the last couple of days. So this will be a busy Sunday for townhouses. Let's look into the condo market now. All right, talking about condos, similar to last week, not a lot of activity from a sales standpoint. There are quite a few new condos on the market as of Sunday, being that the offices are reopening. I don't have the exact number in front of me here, but I'll tell you again, last year, 2019, there were 91 sales, 91 condo sales in Upper Manhattan between March 15th and June 26th. This year, only 29. So the condo market is not the same as the townhouse market right now. The condo market has 60-something% less sales, it looks like. So it's actually 68% in decreased sales. But what's important to note is the sales volume, unlike the townhouse market, is 71% decrease. So when you have a higher decrease in sales volume than you do in the decreased amount of sales, it means that the prices have gone down. I do not have in front of me the average price of the condos, but I can tell you, I can pull it up and you can call me. The average price of condos are less than they were last year at this time. The amount of condos on the market is still lower than it was last year, but we expect in the next 2 weeks, now that we're open, for the market to be flooded with condos. We have two or three that are going to be hopefully hitting the market on Monday, if not tomorrow. We're trying to get them out tomorrow, but they're condos within townhouses on 119th Street. Those will be exciting. And then most of the condos that we're seeing right now are in the bigger buildings. But we'll give you more detail on condos next week when they start to come out of the woodwork, because we know a lot of people that have been holding off until the office is opened, and we and the other firms, after having some conversations with some other brokers, you'll see a flood of condos hit the market in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So that's it for condos. Thank you. All right, so we'll close out here. Quick mention on rentals. Rentals have been popular, as I told you, the most active market. We closed a couple deals this week. We've rented a 3-bedroom, actually a 2-bedroom and a bonus room within a townhouse, about 1,500 square feet. That rented for $4,500, 1-year lease. Very nice on 120th Street. We also closed a deal on a small townhouse at Sylvan Terrace. It's actually a 2-bedroom townhouse, but it has a whole bottom floor that is not a legal bedroom, but it's a living space. So it has a roof deck, very nice, 2 Sylvan Court. That property is still for sale. We lease that for either 1 or 2 years at $42.50. So that's the rental market and we have a, you know, I mentioned this last week. We have a $25,000 townhouse, $25 a month. That's a real trophy if you want to look at that one. And then we have a bunch of small 1-bedrooms that are on the market right now that are all seeing activity. So the rental market is active. We talked about townhouses and condos. Next week we will be closing out our mid-year report and looking forward to giving you some real detail on that. So HarlemLofts.com, go to our resource tab, stay in touch with us on social media at the bottom, resource tab on the top, and we will update you again next Friday, and we'll be into July then. Thank you, and hopefully you'll see our office soon. Bye-bye.